Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. We came from a terrible run last time. This time we're gonna random Maggie, and you know what? I'm gonna take that shit straight back to the main menu. Because we just played as Maggie, and it was awful, so we're gonna random Samson. Okay, this is fitting. Because in the last episode I mentioned, hey, it's been kind of a while since we had a Samson run, hasn't it? And indeed it has. So we're gonna start with Rage. Man, our tears are faster, it feels like. I'm not sure if that's an actual parameter. But having not played Samson, that's my immediate reaction is, wow. This guy has some fast-ass tears. That's some fast-ass tears, like fast-ass, not tears that are fast and also come out of his ass. Because I've got a spoiler for you. If your boyfriend or girlfriend has been telling you that those are tears coming out of their butt, they're probably lying to you, and they should actually, I mean, it might be immoral if they're pooping on you and you don't know it, but they should probably also go see a doctor if you believe them. And maybe you should go see a doctor too. So just pause the video. Get a colonoscopy for your loved one. Get, you know, some kind of psychiatric help for yourself. At least get yourselves checked out, basically. We're gonna start with Blue Baby here as our first item. That's not so bad. It's always nice to have a little bit of an extra familiar to help us do damage right at the start of a room. Because Samson is going to struggle a little bit when we're dealing with, you know, enemies like bosses that don't have phases, or enemies that they spit out, like Duke of Flies, which are going to allow us to build rage. But, you know, if we're fighting a boss like, say, Mom's, like Isaac, actually, is the perfect example of a boss where we can't actually build rage on him. So any item that we can get that helps us either build our base damage, irrespective of rage, or it helps us, you know, get some familiars that do extra damage on top of rage, is awesome. But Duke of Flies went down easily. We have a, well, Pageant Boy is a god-awful item to get. At least there's a nickel contained in it, so we will have a little bit more money than usual. Or than you usually get from Pageant Boy, and we will get a key and a Spirit Heart. Out of that, Bomb for key and Spirit Heart is a very good trade. Because now, on Basement Part 2, we should actually be able to, you know, imagine that, go to the item room without having to stress out about whether or not we're going to be able to get the key necessary to make that happen. So that is a nice feeling of relief, shall we say, after our last episode, where we had basically no keys until the last floor of the game, and then on the last floor of the game, we got literally 23 keys the room before the boss room. I mean, we had to do some backtracking to make it happen, but we got, like, Flat Penny and fought Greed, and then it was like, oh, I have, you know, more keys than mankind could possibly want right now. So we do have an arcade. How do I feel about the arcade right now? I feel interesting about the arcade. I don't want to go to it just yet, but if possible, I wouldn't mind winning another key. But I would feel pretty shitty about the fact that we could, you know, possibly lose 12 cents without getting that key. So I would rather just get, like, a second key and find a way to get 3 more cents. I mean, that's a good way to do it right there. Now we can find secret room with our bomb. And with our keys, we can go to the item room and the shop, provided that we get enough money to make that shop trip 100% worthwhile. What do we want for Samson? We want the same thing that every man wants. To watch the world burn. No, we want, you know, good items. Nail is a nice choice. Flying items. Any kind of battery from the shop is always good. Candle would be great. In fact, candle might be awesome, because that would allow me to really build rage without having to do things the old-fashioned way, you know? Should mention, if this floor seems big, it actually is. I've been working out. No, Curse of the Lost is the reason for that. So hopefully we'll find the secret room just randomly here. We're probably not gonna. I could actually guarantee you that we're not. We have our boss fight. I'm gonna go to the item room before we fight the boss because I feel like we're a little bit underpowered, and I do have to remember to get that Eternal Heart. That is borderline essential. More like Borderlands essential. Am I right? No, I'm not. That joke doesn't make any sense. Cool game, though. I'm into it. It's like Diablo. Oh my god, we got another familiar. That's actually awesome. Diablo plus, you know, the heptillion combination of possible guns. So we have Ghost Baby. I thought that was Robo Baby for a second. It's not. We're gonna examine, like, our last rooms here, and then, well, there's another Tinted Rock. That's kind of what I was hoping for, to be honest with you. So with Ghost Baby, we can't actually shoot over these rocks. Still not the fastest way to take out an enemy, but, you know, it does the trick. And we'll blow this up. I think this is more valuable than looking for a secret room. We could have gotten a bomb out of it as well. But there is, you know what? Let's play this a few times. Perhaps we'll get lucky, and we'll pick up a bomb. Keys are awesome too. It's already paid for itself as far as I'm concerned. We're only going to play until we get down to 15 cents. But there's only 2 possible locations for the secret room. as far as I can tell by looking on this map. There's one bomb. Awesome. So, with our 2 keys, now we will take one of these down to the shopski and see if we can maybe pick up some good item. I'm not picky. I'll take pretty much any good 15-cent item. Steam sale. Fine. You know what? Yeah, actually, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get our second bomb, and we're going to look for the secret room first, because then maybe I could buy a Steam sale and another item. So there's our secret room. That was awesome. We get 3 more cents. Okay, so we got the bomb, and we got, we'll get Steam sale now. Spirit Heart's worthwhile, but I think the bomb is, the Steam sale is more worthwhile because we're still super early on in the game here. We can probably afford to pick up this Eternal Heart now, and you know what? I'm going to live a little bit dangerously. Luck's been on my side to a certain extent so far, so let's pick up this golden chest. We get 2 more bombs out of that. Traded 1 key for 2 bombs. That'll be a good trade, unless we don't get another key by our next item room, in which case it will be a terrible trade. But we could always blow up that slot machine as well to try to get another key. Which is actually something that might just be good, you know, if nothing else, we'll at least get a little bit of extra money out of it as well. And a chance to get a key. Who knows? So we're fighting Double Monstro here. This is kind of a tough draw this early on in the game, but they're, the catch with Double Monstro for them, on their side, is that there's 2 of them, but they all have lower HP than a single one of them. So it should be easy enough for us to get things going here, and it's done! We get a second Eternal Heart. I don't need to tell you why that sucks, because we were like already going to get a second heart. But the good news is maybe we can afford to deal with the devil now. Spirit of the Night. I'm not going to do it. It's tempting. It's extraordinarily tempting. It's one of my favorite items in the game. The reason I'm not going to do it is because I can't rely on getting more Spirit Hearts, basically. Also, by the way, Speed Upgrade and Pageant Boy are the 2 boss items I've gotten so far. Absolute garbage. It's okay, that bomb's not even going to be close. Oh, it did the trick, actually, so we traded 1 bomb for 2 bombs. And we will just now... We can't even go to the arcade, so we might as well just head down to the next floor. I hate passing up on Spirit of the Night. You know I hate passing up on Spirit of the Night. But without a spacebar item that could, for sure, give us the... give us more Spirit Hearts, like the Nail, Book of Revelations, etc., etc. You don't need me to go over those. It's not an ideal choice for me. Well, there's our key situation solved. So that bomb certainly paid for itself. Might want to get that golden chest, but for now, that would not be a prudent use of our resources. You know what we might do is just fight this boss right away. We're doing okay. We got enough bombs to possibly toss one in on this boss if we need to. And we can build up some rage against Gertie Jr. But people have posited now, my Gertie Jr. strategy is terrible. I don't disagree with you. But they're saying the trick with Gertie Jr., don't move. If you actually just stand still and let Gertie Jr. like come at you and you just shoot at it in the like the direction. Ooh, that was not ideal. And you just like play chicken with it basically and shoot at it as it comes. Then you're not gonna get hit because it always diverts. Oh man, that was close, but you might be right. Well, maybe you're not right actually. But in any case, the fight's gone pretty horribly so far. Gertie Jr. is a tough boss. One of my least favorite draws, certainly, especially this early on in the game. Thank God I didn't get Spirit of the Night, or I would probably be deceased right now. We get Coin Purse again with the weird upgrades, but this could be awesome. We'll see. Tears down. So those 2 pills are garbage. Tears up. Alright, we're even. And Puberty. So we got literally nothing from that boss. Except a couple of weird strands of hair coming out of our face. I was going to open that golden chest, but we'll wait and see how the money situation shakes itself out. Could be the secret room here. We'll see. It is not. We'll make our way towards what I hope is going to be the boss room. But you never know. More red hearts that we can't use yet. I would love to take a crack at this mob trap room. We'll see if we got anything useful in there. We have a regular chest. Let's pop that open. We get a bomb out of it. It's probably worth it. It's a little bit of an inconvenience. It might take us a slight bit of time here to get through it. But so far, I can't really complain about this run. It's gone well enough so far. I really can't complain about this run. No, but it's gone well so far. Well enough, anyway. But we're still lacking a lot of stuff that we're going to need to make this truly successful. Like, for example, some item that allows us to take Samson's pitiful base health a little bit higher. And, you know, beyond that, extra damage. The familiars are a nice touch. I like that. I like any run where I can, you know, amass a lot of familiars. But more familiars would not hurt either. I mean, I would love a little Steven of my own someday if I find the right lady. I would love... Who's some other ones? Rainbow Baby's not my favorite, honestly. I don't really like it. not trying to, you know, suggest anything on a social issue by saying that. I'm just saying, like, Rainbow, I prefer to know what the ability is gonna be. Gish is actually probably my favorite familiar that we can get. So hopefully, maybe we can fight Gish on the depths. I think Gish shows up on the depths. Maybe the womb, I can't remember. It might just be randomly, I don't know. But in any case, we're gonna try to make that happen. We don't really have any say in the matter, but if it happens, I'll gladly take credit for it. Remember when I said I wanted Gish earlier? Troll Engine must have been listening. Somebody up there likes me. Coney 2012. I don't know why. Whenever I adopt that voice, I just feel like I want to say stupid things. Let us see what we've got here. Well, we've got tough room to a certain extent. It's tough because it's difficult for us to actually see what we're shooting at. Well, it's also awesome because it's going to open up the secret room for us by accident, which is cool. And we'll just go through these guys. What do we get here? More keys. Awesome, because we have come across some golden chests. One up, nothing to sneeze at. That is going to help us out, because we're probably going to die at some point. You know, how many runs end without a death? Maybe like 40%. Actually, that's not even fair, because even on some runs where I succeed, I still die. And we got Guardian Angel from our item room, which is alright. It becomes better if we get a Halo of Flies or something. Or even just like 2 levels of Meat Boy, but we'll see. Or 1 level of Meat Boy, quite frankly. And that golden chest contained an HP upgrade, which is awesome. We've already been to our secret room, so I don't need to worry about that. No need really to go to the shop right now, I would say. We've already fought our boss. That is a tears down pill, so we'll just head down to the next floor. Catacombs Part 1 was not necessarily great to us. Let's continue onwards here. What do we got going on here? Game seems to have gotten a little bit framey. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Ah, there we go. I guess it's back. I don't know, you know. Norton antivirus, McAfee antivirus protection, all turning on at the same time. Who knows? Just joking, by the way. I would never knowingly install Norton antivirus on my computer. I would rather just throw it in the ditch. Like, because in university, I got a computer basically gifted to me, or a laptop basically gifted to me. The people who gave it to me, who were my parents, they insisted on installing Norton's antivirus on it, and now I still have that, and every time I turn it on, it's like, do you want to update Norton antivirus? And I'm like, no, you know what my antivirus is? Not downloading dumb shit and installing it and like running EXEs. I've never had a virus in my entire life. And when people, you know, on MSN Messenger when I was 14, like, friends of mine would be like, hey, check out this awesome picture from the beach I just took. I exercised a little bit of caution and thought, wait, is Mindy Stevenson actually sending me a picture of her on the beach? I find this a little bit suspect. That's my antivirus. But yeah, no, every time I load it up, it's like, hey, we're gonna do an auto update, is that okay? But before you can click cancel, it's like, oh, we finished. And then you try to close it, and it's like, do you want to continue the install later? And then you're like, no. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Stop giving me all these questions. You're the worst piece of software ever invented. Anyway, that's my rant on Norton's software, or Norton's antivirus software, I should say. We're fighting against the dude who poops AIDS here. Not my favorite, especially once he starts, you know, doing his little diagonal boogie. It's gonna be rough for us. That's what really makes this into a hard fight. Because right now, like, he's basically just Larry Jr. And I can live with that. But once, you know, this arena starts to get littered with this poo, you guys know I'm not very good at dodging these diagonal bros. So he should, there we go, okay. He's gonna start to get a little bit tricky here. Does he bounce off the poop? I think he does bounce off the poop. He bounces off the poop, okay. Good to know. So we're just gonna put ourselves in a location that is reasonably safe from both poop and blighted ovum here. I'm not even sure if this is the blighted. I think the blighted ovum is like the upgraded version of Gemini. I can never remember though. I say upgraded even though I think it might be an easier boss than Gemini. This fight has gone quite well actually. We gotta deal with the angel. Sacred Tears, please. Are you kidding me? They all popped up at exactly the same time. Give me the goddamn Bible. Oh, it's not a good item. It gives us the ability to fly like once in a while. Let's see if our secret room is here. It of course also kills Mom and maybe Mom's heart on on one hit, like upon your use. However, are those really major concerns for me right now? Absolutely not. Those are, you know, some of the easier problems that you can face later on in the game, like The mom boss fight, if you're struggling with the mom boss fight, I have bad news for you. It's unlikely your run is going to go anywhere anyway. It's not because you're a bad player necessarily, it's because, you know, you don't have the items necessary. Like, if you're struggling with mom, who has very set and easy to follow patterns, good luck against Isaac, who, you know, still has similar patterns, like patterns that are predictable to some extent, but, you know, requires also some active time dodging and stuff like that. Well, we got more bombs in here we can't get to, sadly. And the game is just continually not doing us nicely here in terms of the items that we're getting. I might want to play Demon Judgment here. It all depends if I can get like a full health pill or something. This is a Bible-worthy room, I would say. Just so we can fly around a little bit. Yes, things are not going superbly for us. And the last run was worse. We're at least doing more damage this time, if only by virtue of rage, basically. But we still do not have nearly enough. Maybe it's just because I did have such a string of amazing runs before, but we are not doing superbly here on our last few runs, and that is frustrating to a certain extent sometimes. But, you know, say what you will about Isaac, and say what you will about FTL. I love both of those games, so I am going to say what I will about them. I should have used Bible on this room, but anyway, 1 bomb for 1 key is a good trade at this point in the game. But Isaac is a game that is luck-based to some extent, as, you know, most roguelikes are. But it is less luck-based, at least in my skill level right now, than FTL is. Like, a bad run in Isaac, I almost never die on, like, the caves or the basement or something. If I have a bad run in FTL, it's quite possible I'll die on Sector 1 or Sector 2. So, like, there's just... feels like there's a little bit more luck required in getting a good run of FTL, at least at my current skill level. There's obviously some skill required as well. I'm not going to suggest that there isn't. We'll... shoot open this poop. Maybe we can get a 7th cent and make the shop viable. I don't know. Well, we get lard. That's a lot of health, but also us being... oh, we're a little bit slower, but not noticeably, actually, so I think this is okay. But yeah, anyway, I think Isaac rewards skill a little bit more than FTL does in any case. At least, again, caveats necessary here. Ultra Pride. So we can get our, was it left hand here? The red glove? I forget what it's called. This fight is a pain in the ass, though. Like a serious pain in the ass. In fact, I might actually die and end up using my 1-up here. Which wouldn't really bother me that much. Because I could then, there we go, one of them's dead at least. I could then just ignore Super Pride or Ultra Pride. Although, that's not really necessary at this point because I think we're going to be able to get through this without getting hit. Without getting hit again anyway. Oh my god, don't die now. Just don't die now. You're so close to victory! This is embarrassing, but also infuriating. Any second now. Seriously? I really can't believe that we're still in the middle of this fight. And of course, oh, finally. Okay, we get the left hand. You know what? We might as well go to the boss trap room while we're here. Assuming I can actually... first off, let's check this out for a second. Let's check out the shop. 7 Cent Compass is awesome. Sign me up. I was a big fan of 7 Cent Compass's first album. After that, they got a little too commercial. They went like the Creed route. Wasn't really my style. Here, we got tons of money. So, we could buy a Spirit Heart as well. Let me think about this for a second. Let's just go to the boss trap room. I'm hoping that at some point we can get back to full health, because if we get back to full health, then we can, I basically just want to sacrifice 1 whole life at the altar. Oh my god, range upgrade, are you serious? At the altar of the, Demon Judgment here, in the hopes that he'll give me something good. Well, that was worth it. I guess we'll just leave now. I'm not gonna buy the Spirit Heart, because this life of Samson is gonna die anyway. Getting 10 bombs for 1/2 Spirit Heart was a solid deal, though. And we will head down to the next floor. Still going okay, but not super well, to be honest with you. Again, we'll continue our exploration here. There's always a chance. It seems like once you get 1 deal with the devil, you're much more likely to get... or sorry, 1 deal with the angel, you're much more likely to get other ones in the future. So it's entirely possible that we'll get a second deal with the Angel, and if we do, Sacred Tears, it's probably been like 40 episodes, maybe even more since I've gotten Sacred Tears. It's one of those items that showed up all the damn time when Wrath of the Lamb first came out before that rebalancing patch, like a week in. But now, almost never shows up for me at least. I'm not, oh my god, I'm stuck here. I'm not sure if it's like, if that item specifically has been rebalanced, because it is so good. Or if it's just like I'm having poor luck in looking for it, or I don't go to deal with the angel rooms that often, as well as curse rooms, which is the other place where it can show up. I don't know. Could be a combination of all three, really. However, I do miss my Sacred Tears. If for whatever reason you're not familiar with Sacred Tears, it's basically like large, high damage shots. Think of like a Polyphemus shot that also homes. So it's really, it's like a better version of Polyphemus. I love Polyphemus to death, by the way, as if you've ever heard me get it. Squeals with delight. But it's like a better version of Polyphemus in the sense that it also homes, and it's similar to Polyphemus in the sense that it makes a great base for like other combinations, like Sacred Heart Polyphemus is awesome, or Sacred Tears Polyphemus is awesome, Sacred Tears, you know, quad shot or triple shot is awesome, Sacred Tears additional high damage is very good. So it's one of those items that is really, if you get something like that early on, or you already have a decent base and then you get it a little bit later, can really put your run over the top. And it's just, whoa, it was close. I mean, we got hit, but it was close to death. It's just one of those items that's fun to use. I should have probably died there. I'm gonna go back for that. Oh, it's not good. I am good. I am gonna go back for that scent. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen at some point. But anyway, hey, free scent. This is not the easiest room in the world, but it shouldn't be as tough as it is. We got some of the flies out of the way now, because the neutral flies are now more or less gone. There's one left. Now let's get some bomb fly chain reactions going here. And now we have a decent amount of health, because we're alive again. In the back of my head, I was kind of like, maybe we can get back to full health and make this happen. Not always possible, though. And again, even with rage, I would still love to have more damage right now. When would I not? I mean, I realize that, but still, I would love a little extra sugar on top right now. So there's a free bomb. You get the bomb bag, which is okay. Sadly, still feeling like we need a little bit more to put us over the top here. I'm probably going to look for the secret room. I got 12 bombs, I might as well. I'm definitely going to look for the secret room. Well, that was an easy find. Enough money to make the shop worthwhile. I can't remember if I bought the Steam sale on this run. I think I bought the Steam sale on Basement Part 2. In which case, we didn't even need this money, but maybe we can buy a couple of good items now. Who knows? So we are going to look to set off a chain reaction here, because I really don't want to deal with all of these guys. The good news is, of course, we will build up rage fairly quickly on a room with, you know, dividing parts like this. But provided we're safe right now, we're just going to continue dodging. The laser bullet flies worry me more than the bomb flies. And with only one laser bullet fly left, though, I think we have nothing to be concerned about, really. Well, this room's kind of more of a pain in the ass. But again, good chances for chain reactions here, of course, because of the green goo. We're just going to keep firing at the bomb flies. Again, chain reactions, important. Can't really get a chain reaction because it's not like a bomb fly exploding next to one of these fistula parts will actually blow up the bomb fly inside of said fistula part. However, still useful. Had a feeling we'd end up in a greedy situation here. We have enough bombs to possibly consider shooting some in here and doing some damage. I don't think that one did any damage at all, which would mean that we didn't hit with it. Pain in the ass, though. Super greed, why you gotta be such a dick? Please drop, the quarter would be alright. Unaccepted. Oh, not going well. This is shaping up to be quite the short run, isn't it? We're gonna pop the Bible quickly. Ability to fly might help us just move around a little bit more quickly. If nothing else, get some bombs in there. Use the bombs to take out the greed heads, at the very least, so that I get more damage from rage. Jesus Christ, they're hitting me with a barrage here. I've only got super greed half dead. Alright, that was a very good bomb. Super greed will now be almost all the way dead. Finally! And he just drops money. Alright, cool. Drop some health, please. That's more necessary for me right now. And we are still struggling from a damage standpoint. Bad run so far. Well, you can't really say this run is bad yet, but it's got all the trappings of a bad run so far, I'll say that much. We're not going to get this bomb, we're not going to get the bomb in the next room either. We are just going to make our way down to the boss. And we're on Necropolis Part 1. There's always the potential for a difficult boss. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to forgo that here, though. Again, we'll just keep ourselves kind of in the corner over here where we're more or less safe. Unless, you know, 6 enemies at once come for us, as just happened. Down to 3 health already. This has not been a good room for me. I'm not going to blame the room on this one. It's a tough room, but I should have been able to get out of here without taking nearly as much damage, if any damage. We've only got one more room than our boss. So I'm excited about our potential. Oh, good dodging, of course. I'm excited about our potential in here. But also a little bit worried about what the future holds, depending on what items we get. Give me a deal with the devil. Please let me sacrifice my health at the altar of Mom's Knife or Brimstone. The knife, in particular, allows you to build rage so quickly. And we're gonna fight the pony. Well, this is good, to some extent. Because I do want to get rid of the Bible, and the pony is pretty much a straight upgrade of the Bible. It doesn't kill Mom instantly, that's the only detriment there. However, it does provide a permanent flying ability. I mean, the pony is still a downgrade from a passive flying ability, like Spirit of the Night, like I could have gotten if I had gone with that deal with the devil on the first floor. However, I think you can see pretty clearly how the pony is better than the Bible in this situation. Both items, if anything, I think the pony is a little underrated and the Bible's a little overrated. I don't know why, but, you know, Binding of Isaac subreddit, occasionally you see people saying, like, man, Bible's real good. Well, not really. If you're just trying to get, like, your first mom kill, yes, can be important, but otherwise, pony's at least an upgrade over that, even if it is a garbage item itself, in a lot of people's estimation. So we're gonna go to Judgment here. I will spend up to 5 cents right now. Actually, well, we got Bum Friend. We're on Necropolis, so I mean, we sort of might... another Judgment, wow. We sort of might as well let Bum Friend take our money, because there's only gonna be one shop here, and we're gonna go into it in like a second here. So we'll see what our shop holds for us. Candle! Sorry, pony. It was good while it lasted. Let's see what our pill does as well. Tears down, awesome. But candle's great, so we're gonna, first off, check out our item room. Rosary, alright, so the Bible's gonna appear in every shop from now on, but I did kind of feel like I need those spirit hearts to succeed here. Again, Judgment, come on, be good. White Feather, not good. A lot of items that I don't really like coming out of the woodwork right now, but I love Blue Candle. Seriously, Bum Friend? Don't be such an asshole. Only thinking about yourself. I was just checking for the secret room, man. You know what we get in the secret room? Tons of money, and it would all be yours. Did we already do one floor of the depths? We must have, because this is Necropolis 2. It's not Necropolis, I mean, it says Necropolis, but I thought maybe it was Necropolis XL. Because I think Necropolis XL just reads as Necropolis anyway. But anyway, that's neither here nor there right now. So let's take these guys out. It's making it much easier on me. I really love Blue Candle. It's a great item if you do manage to get to the Isaac fight as well. And I think, you know, getting to Isaac is something that is a possibility here. Wouldn't necessarily say it has a likelihood, but it's certainly not out of the question. It all depends on how we do on this floor, what kind of treasure we get, whether or not we can get something that improves our base tiers, like, again, a Mom's Knife would definitely improve our tiers, and improve the tiers of the enemies, if you know what I'm saying. This guy knows what I'm talking about. This guy definitely knows what I'm... Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh, why did I walk back into that? I've got the Isaac Atrophy, man. It's okay, that's why I got the Rosary, to pick up those Spirit Hearts and allow us to absorb concerns like that and problems like that. We're almost on our boss fight here. I'm skipping everything else on this floor. I don't care. Now, just take this guy out. We'll make our way into the boss fight here. It's gonna be Mom. It's fine, we are gonna get rid of our left hand as soon as possible. And this is a great fight, actually. The candle in conjunction with Red Mom is great for us. We might take a little damage from the, you know, structures on the side shooting their bullets at us. But for the most part, we should be okay. Oh, I didn't expect that. Gotta time my candle shots a little bit better, let's be honest here. It's a decent one. No, wait. Wait. That's a D. That was nothing. I was so prepared to say decent again. Okay, wait for this one. There we go. That's more along the lines of what I'm looking for. Well, at the very least, it's better than our last Maggie run. We'll take our HP upgrade quite rightly and head down to the next floor with the Polaroid. We do have the compass. Decent money. Blue candle. Things could turn out for the best here. They're probably not gonna. I don't want to get your hopes up. Well, yeah, that's, you know, so far so good. Just continually taking damage because I can't parse in my brain all 4 of these things bouncing around at once. There we go. Okay, so we made it out without taking a staggering amount of damage there, is the most polite way that I could put that. Still took quite a lot, but we'll live with it. Candle is going to make these high HP enemies a little bit easier to deal with. Just a great item all around. It's shitty that it's a spacebar item. The bomb bag just gave me... oh my god. I hate this one. It's the same as the enemy we just fought, except there's only 3 of them. Hurrah! But every time you break a segment off, it becomes a silkworm. Cool beans on that one. At least we have rage, so that's going to build quite nicely. Still, though, this is not going well. This is going to be another womb failure, I think. We might get lucky, maybe make it to the cathedral. Lover's card is going to help us out with that for sure. Could go to the curse room, but I'm not, you know, a masochist. That would probably contribute to our death. We're just going to drop some candles in here. Same for you, and we can probably get both of these guys with the same candle. We did indeed. Bumfran picked up some good stuff. We got Gertie J. One of my least favorite enemies to fight. Probably coming up in spades in the future. Dude loves hanging out in the cathedral. Half-price drinks on Tuesday nights. It's ladies' night. What are you doing tonight, Gertie Jr.? Fuck off. Oh, man, come on. Don't talk to your dad like that. Keep this up. You know, you never hear about girls being named Junior. That's some, like, patriarchal shit, right? You always hear of, like a Gary Jr. or something like that, or, you know, Joe Schmo the Third. Alright, awesome. Let's get our first cube of meat fighting, like, the hardest of all the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. But you never hear of, like, a Shaniqua the Second. Do we? I mean, maybe that's just me being ignorant, but it doesn't have to be Shaniqua. It could also be, like, Gabrielle or something. Rhonda. I'm not trying to say anything with the names here beyond the fact that you don't usually see females passing their names down to daughters with the addition of, you know, what part of the generation they are. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? Not sure what kind of biological or psychological drives it points to in reproducing men. Just saying. Kind of an interesting tidbit there. This pony needs to die. My god. Take your sweet time. Nobody's in a rush here. Nobody's got any work to do. Just think about yourself. Okay. There we go. Finally! And we get a first cube of meat. Awesome. Kind of pairs well with Guardian Angel, but is also kind of garbage considering we're, what, like 3 floors from the end of the game? Can't see anything. Always a good start. Golden chest gives us Tammy's head. Not a bad item. But we can't really afford to go with it. And the reason I was kind of like, you know, I spent some keys there when maybe I shouldn't is because our chances of going to the chest, we're all adults here, let's be honest. Basically 0. If we get to the chest, the keys are going to be the least of our concern. We're going to have some pretty goddamn great luck if we're going to, you know, make this the run where we beat Blue Baby with Samson. I mean, we've already beaten Blue Baby with Samson. We could actually die on this lust room right here. We might get lucky, and that was actually a fantastic candle right there. HP up, HP up. That is Poison Touch. HP up must be Gluttony. I always get it confused. It seems like Lust should give the HP up. I'm not sure why, to be honest with you. We have a library. Oh, Bumfriend, you take it. Oh, key's fine, thank you. Library's got garbage items that I don't really want, although Book of Shadows Poison Touch would be a nice combo, but I really can't afford to lose Blue Candle. Maybe if I had, like, something that charged... What happened to my second key? Maybe I only had 1 key. I thought I had 2, though. I was damn sure I had 2. Drop a key, drop... Ooh, that was close. bombs. We're gonna die very, very shortly here. I apologize for this run. I feel like I've done what I could, though. I mean, I've taken some stupid damage. I'm not gonna deny that ever, because obviously that's, you know, kind of my thing. But still, the game is not really giving me the tools necessary to beat it. At this point, I would say. Don't die to blast assist. That's my one remaining goal in life, is let me go out with pride against an enemy that is actually sort of difficult. Don't let me go after these scrubs who are basically like those Meat Boy knockoffs. And now we know that these guys are the guys from Spewer. Can't believe I didn't mention that until now. There's our second key. Golden chest is your time to shine. Why don't you give us something that's going to brighten my day here? Well, it gave us another key. And money that I definitely should have given to Bum Friend so that he could pick up the cash and possibly drop some hearts for me. I'm not dying to this scrub either. Just wasted bomb, blow him up like that. Yeah, thanks Bum Friend, the other key. Could have really used some hearts. We could die on this room. I could die in peace on this room. I wouldn't feel so bad. And if we recover, who knows? All we need is one full health pill to put us back in the game. Half heart is, you know, probably not going to do it functionally. That's exactly the same health as we had before, because we're going to die in one hit. Bum Friend is trying to kill me here. The last thing I need is now people on my own side trying to hurt me. We'll pop the chariot as soon as we... Oh, god damn it. Pop the chariot as soon as we come into a room with enemies in it, because that'll give me, you know, less chance to die. Which is always nice. Feels good, you know, having that kind of job security right here. There you go. We get another bomb. We're gonna fight Mom's heart. We have one hit in us. Let's make it happen. Stranger things have happened. Getting past the lasers is a good start. And then we're gonna focus on... Oh my god, just hit it. We're gonna focus on, you know, using our candle to take out all these enemies as they spawn. We're gonna have to watch out for these bosses, though, that don't die in one hit. Come on, monster. You don't want to live on this planet anymore. Just let yourself go, man. But dying on Mom's heart, which is what I presume is going to happen here, is not so shameful, right? Like, considering the run that I've had so far and how far I got with so little. This is not terrible. We're going to have Chubb soon. That's going to be an issue. Duke of Flies comes out first. He should be super easy to kill with our Enraged State and Candle, if I could actually hit him with the Candle. Oh, there we go. He almost actually shot a fly directly into us. We're going to get continuous bombs here in a second. And there's Chubb. Don't walk into the bombs. Don't walk into the bomb. Don't walk on the creep either, you dangus. Just keep it... Oh! Oh, that was so close. Just hang out here. You can do it, maybe. Probably unlikely, but, you know, you got a chance. More than you would have thought earlier. Oh my god, we've succeeded on the Mom's Heart boss fight and made it to the cathedral. In spite of the fact that this is a garbage run and I'm playing pretty badly as well. Curse of Darkness is not helping either. And now we can die. In peace. We've made it this far. It's okay, my child. Just close your eyes. Your work is done. Just throw some candles in here. I don't like being trapped in this situation. Did manage to get it. Oh my god, we're gonna be at 2 hits. We can now absorb 2 hits. I guess we already could. And our pill, full health. Oh my god. Lucky guess. We stand a chance. It's not a good chance, but it's a possibility. It's amazing how quickly one pill can just like completely reverse your fortunes. No, more health. Okay, that's good because I did take a little bit there. See if we can't get something good going on. Up in here. Okay, we're just gonna back this up. Oh, oh! Oh, get away from me, goddamn assholes. There we go. That's more along the lines of what I was looking for. Again, doing okay on the health front here. I wish these guys, I could like convince them to run into each other, and if they did, then they would just explode against each other. That would be cool, right? There's one. Oh, and there's 1 damage for me as well, being a big dummy jumping in there. Got the Widow. Should be no issue. Should be no issue. Oh my god, it just keeps jumping. Or I should say I keep firing as it's jumping, which is stupid. Firing the candle, of course. Rusty key, just in time. Thank god that wasn't the tick, or this run would have been over. Got Gertie J. Gertie J! Yay! Gertie J's like the opposite of Gabby J, man. Gabby J loses so much he forgot what winning feels like. Gertie J, I would say, even though I kill it every time, it wins every fight. I never leave a fight with Gertie Jr. happy about how things went. Except for maybe. Oh, I was gonna say except for maybe right now, but then I got hit right at the end. So, we have a Daddy Longlegs here. Remember Daddy Longlegs? That's a solid item. Hopefully we'll see that again at some point, you know, as I play The Binding of Isaac. The video game for, you know, computers and also Macintosh operating systems. There we go. I can't believe I didn't take damage there. It's almost dead, finally. I took 2 hearts of damage on it, which is actually pretty much unacceptable. And Burnt Penny. You can't use that at all. So, we're gonna get ready for our Isaac fight now, assuming I even survive this room, which is not, you know, guaranteed. It's okay, just keep it up here. We're alright. Oh, no, we're fucked. The fact that we've made it to Isaac makes this a success story in my mind. Are we gonna succeed against Isaac? Probably not. First time we get hit, run up, poison touch him, drop a bomb. It's really the best we could hope for. Candle's gonna make this an outside chance as opposed to an impossibility. Which is nice. You know, give you that hope and then take it away. But I feel like I've played reasonably well. Okay, get in there. Okay. We're still here. Barely. You know, clock's ticking on Isaac's life here. He should be scared. He's already half dead. I mean, I'm half dead as well, but I only walked in here with 2 hearts. The cynical way to phrase it would be that I only need to get hit one more time. And things are going to start getting pretty difficult here in a second. Now that the angel fetuses are here. Just run, just run. Don't even concern yourself with those Sophie's Choice motherfuckers in there. Okay, just keep it up. Your rage! Can you feel the rage building within you, Samson? It makes you powerful. Ah, I tried. In any case, that was a pretty good run there, considering I thought we'd be dead for, you know, about 12 minutes. But in any case, well-deserved post-Isaac stretch. And as always, I will see you guys next time.